Hi, everyone, and welcome. I'm so excited to be a part of the first ever Pinterest Creators Festival. As Evan and Colleen mentioned, it's an exciting and pivotal time for us. For the last decade, Pinterest has allowed users to discover products, ideas, inspiration, but not people. Creators have always been the backbone of Pinterest, but now we are truly building for you. And I'm excited to take us through everything you need to know, the Creator 101, if you will.
And why Pinterest is such a valuable channel for creation and audience growth. I'm Ashley Schroeder, Creator Marketing here at Pinterest. Today we're going to dive into why Pinterest should be an essential part of your strategy as a creator and how it's different from other platforms, as well as the various surfaces and formats for content, tips for success, and finally, some basics and tools. Let's start with the stuff that really matters. As creators, you have so many channels you're creating for, monitoring, engaging with your audience across. Why should Pinterest be one of them? Our mission is to bring everyone the inspiration to create a life they love, because people coming to Pinterest are looking to be inspired. They come with intent, they come with a positive mindset, and they're ready to act. That's what stands us apart, the mindset of the people coming to Pinterest.
Over 400 million people come every month, with more than 240 billion pins saved and over 5 billion boards created. They're coming with purpose, literally looking and searching for what to do, try, buy next. And they're looking to authentically connect with creators like you, who they trust for inspiration and recommendations, and who they're looking to for encouragement. And I hope it goes without saying that without creators, we wouldn't have Pinterest. You are truly the core of our platform and the reason over 400 million people come every month looking for that inspiration. Pinterest is different from other platforms out there. We've touched on that. So we'll walk through how and why this matters for creators, your content, and your audience. Pinterest is a visual discovery engine. Basically, content is not chronological, but rather it surfaces when relevant based on a person's interests, what they're engaging with, and what they're searching for, which leads to a highly personalized and curated experience, and also means that content is evergreen. It will continue to perform for you over time when people are searching for it and when they need it most. How does Pinterest do this? We gather signals from billions of pieces of content to surface the right idea to the right person at just the right time. And the more people engage with your content as a creator, the more it appears across Pinterest. It's like great content is the gift that just keeps on giving. There are a few primary surfaces within Pinterest where your content is discovered. A person's home feed is a curation just for them, based on what they've saved, what they've searched for, and more. This is where they can discover content from creators who they follow, and also from creators who they have yet to follow. Because people come with intent, they're often searching for ideas and inspiration. Searching is the key word there, which is the perfect opportunity for creator content to surface, allowing your potential audience to discover your content and then follow you. Related content is a really cool surface that brings another opportunity for your ideas to get discovered. If someone is engaging with a pin, they can scroll down to see similar ideas and visuals, essentially more riffs on that piece of content. This is especially relevant for fashion, food, DIY, and more. The Today tab, our newest surface, is a daily curation of relevant and trending content featuring spotlights from inspirational creators. It's the first thing people see when they tap over from their personalized home feed. So, in summary, since Pinterest is a visual discovery platform, content surfaces when relevant across various surfaces based on what someone is searching for and what they need right now. So let's dive into some content formats so you can see just how your ideas can come to life across Pinterest. Standard pins are the bread and butter of the platform. They're great for single images that link out to a website or a domain, and they're the easiest way to create directly onto Pinterest. Video pins are an awesome way to capture your audience's attention in feed. Over 80% of users are on mobile, and video is a great way to stand out on that screen. Video is also great for driving awareness of your brand and your content and building that native audience right on Pinterest. And I'm excited to share some news about our latest format, just for creators. With Story Pins, you can create and publish right on Pinterest, including adding text overlay, music, and more. They are multi-page pins with video and images, and they're perfect for food, fashion, wellness, travel, tips and tricks, and more. Basically, all types of content. Publishing Story Pins regularly will help you build your native audience right on Pinterest and allow you to engage with them in real time. Do note that Story Pins are still in beta, but you can request access at the resources we'll provide. Here are some fun examples to illustrate the versatility and storytelling capability of the new format. And later on, you'll hear from my colleague Gina on creative best practices for content creation and all the tricks of the trade for standing out on Pinterest. Pinterest is for creators, not just to find personal inspiration, but to inspire others to publish native content and build your audience right on the platform. And to be a successful creator on Pinterest, you should aim to create quality content regularly and engage with your audience. There are 3 primary things to consider if you want to be a successful creator on Pinterest. Create fresh content regularly, ideally 2 to 3 times per week. Optimize for discovery when developing that content. Keep in mind what someone might be searching for. And lastly, grow your audience by engaging with them directly and regularly publishing native content to drive awareness of you and your brand. Because Pinterest is a visual search engine, it's important to keep in mind what your potential audience might be searching for to inform keywords that you use. Add text overlay to your pins to ensure your content is easily discoverable and that people know exactly what they're getting. For standard pins and video pins, titles and descriptions help surface your content across Pinterest. Ensure copy is concise and relevant. We really recommend descriptions are 1 to 2 sentences max. With story pins and video pins, be sure to tag relevant topics before publishing. This will also ensure your idea reaches those who are searching for it. Boards help you organize your content and gives it a broader context and purpose. Board names, descriptions, and categories all impact how your content shows up across the platform in search results. Use clear, descriptive language in your board titles and descriptions. You can add collaborators to turn any board into a group board. We recommend doing this for inspiration, planning, and of course, brand partnerships. We're excited to equip creators with the formats and tools to build an audience on the platform and engage with that community in real time. Audience insights are a great way to see what your followers are engaging with across the platform, and this can even inform the content you create and publish. We recommend that you create fresh pins weekly, especially story pins and native video to build your audience. Be sure to claim your accounts like Instagram, YouTube, and Etsy, so you'll get attribution for content that people save to Pinterest from those other channels. This also includes your website, if you have one. Don't be afraid to experiment, especially with access to our Trends tool. See what's trending for everyday and seasonal moments and experiment with new content. And lastly, don't be shy. Promote your Pinterest presence by linking back to it from your other channels. We've talked about why Pinterest is a unique and important channel for creators, how it works, and keys to audience engagement. We're going to dive into some basics, like getting a business account, to ensure you can take full advantage of all Pinterest has to offer after this. A free business account is the first step to access creation tools, formats, analytics, and more. You can convert your existing personal account or create a new business profile. Make sure your settings are updated. Your business name appears on your profile and determines how pinners discover you and your content. Your business type helps pinners and Pinterest understand who you are and what you offer, which also informs how your content is surfaced. If you have one, include your website. This helps drive traffic there, if that is one of your objectives. It's important to note that you do not have to have a website to be a successful creator on Pinterest, especially with our newest native formats. Get to know your business profile. This is the first thing followers and your potential followers will see and return to. Customize it with description, photos, cover video or images, and more. Be sure to claim your accounts, as I mentioned earlier, like Instagram, YouTube, and Etsy, so that you can get that attribution anytime someone else saves content to Pinterest from those other channels. And your profile picture appears next to any pins that come from your claimed accounts, and it's factored into your analytics too. Our Pinterest partners, as seen here, are integrated into the platform, offering scaled tech solutions to support your content strategy and creation needs. Our creative tools partners are a one-stop creation shop to create beautiful Pinterest content. Leverage their online editing and design tools, and you can push directly to your profile and publish on Pinterest. Before we wrap, I'll take us through some ways to measure success on Pinterest, as well as tools for engaging with your audience and optimizing your content. People can now directly react to your story pins and video content in real time. It's useful to see what your audience is loving and where you can optimize. Because people come seeking content to act on, comments and tries are a great way to engage with your audience and see how they are bringing your ideas to life. It's truly beyond just a double tap. Pin stats allow you to see how each of your pins are performing at a glance. You can see impressions, close-ups, saves, follows, and my personal favorite, what boards the pins are being saved to. You learn a lot about your audience this way. These stats are only visible to you, and they deliver insights that will help you create more high-performing pins. With Pinterest Analytics, you can see how your content is performing overall on Pinterest, what people save from other channels, and learn more about what your audience is searching for now. Which brings us to Audience Insights. It's such a cool tool because it reveals what your existing and potential followers are interested in based on what their behavior is across Pinterest. This is especially helpful as it can inform new content you experiment with, based on adjacent categories and verticals, and of course, what's trending. Which brings us to Pinterest Trends. It's a self-serve tool for any business or creator to plan a Pinterest-first strategy by exploring the top trending terms on Pinterest. Just type it in and see how people have searched for it over time. The data can inform the content you ultimately create. And lastly, key Pinterest metrics at a glance. Followers. The number of people who have opted in to see your latest ideas more regularly in their home feed. Impressions tells you how many times your pin was seen across Pinterest. You only need to create content once for it to be shown across Pinterest many more times. Close-ups. The number of close-ups can tell you how many people are considering doing more with your idea by tapping your pin to get a closer look. Link clicks. The total number of times people have clicked on your pin to a destination on or off of Pinterest. Saves. When people save your pin, you know you've created great content that they want to refer back to and engage with in the future, ultimately to act on in real life. And lastly, save to boards. This section shows the most recent boards your pins have been saved to. Of course, only public boards. And this is great because you can understand so much about your audience and their intent. That was a lot of information. So what really matters most? Your audience is waiting for you on Pinterest. Over 400 million people come every month to figure out what to do, try, buy next. And they're literally searching for content from creators. Pinterest is a great channel to share your expertise, passions, and more, especially with our latest native content tools to build an audience right on the platform. Story pins are still in beta, but you can request access on our business site, available in our resources section. Be one of the first to start creating right on the platform and growing your audience. And lastly, we have the tools to help you and your content succeed. Leverage insights and trends to meet people where they are right now and drive engagement. Here are the key resources for next steps coming out of today's session. This will all be available on the event page. Be sure to check out the business site to get your free business account and apply for StoryPin access. Dive into our digital curriculum, Pinterest Academy, to learn best practices, formats for creating, and so much more. Questions, comments, more to share? Join the creator community to connect with others and share your learnings. And don't forget to follow us on Pinterest at Pinterest Creators and on Instagram for inspiring content, tips and tricks, product releases, and more. Thank you so much for being with me today. Can't wait to see what you create on Pinterest.